Yes, we got some selfies going this morning. Good morning. Let's rise and shine in Finland, y'all. Let's rise and shine here in Finland. Selfies. Yes, bless. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning motivation time. Look at all the girls fixing their hair, making themselves self-aware. A little bit of Monday going on here. We got some traffic. We got some action. And goes to show the strength of friendship. You know, that's what I really wanted to talk about this morning. Motivation is, not for nothing. We need a support system. Look at all these young girls getting out all at the same time, primping their hair and making things all reality. This guy got up this morning, finally. He had a long night. Look at this. I'm going to call him the spa tub guy, because he was literally in here for like 5 hours last night. Like, he really put in a lot of work and time to be a spa man.
Yeah.
Are you turning it on again?
Yeah.
Yeah? Look, he's dirty again, bro. He's a fucking human raisin. Like, it was it, dude. So many nights go like this. Oh, I see why the girls are rushing. Look at them. They're all caught up at the train station. They all timed it perfectly. They're like, yo, meet me there. Oh my God, I'll meet you. We can go together. It'll be like so much fun. Girls do this very well. Men, not so much, but it's part of men's mental health. It's part of the mental health to be able to link up with your homies and be like, yo, grab your bike, bro. I'll meet you. And that's when the conversation has to be had about a support system. Not for nothing. A lot of people don't have a support system. I'm so grateful for being able to just leave the shit that isn't working and find something that is. And unfortunately, we get left so alone. My buddy made this statement yesterday. He said, yeah, in America, you're all alone. You're on your own, is how he said it. You're on your own. And I was looking at the 6 pillars of success and prosperity here in the Nordic regions. And the reason they're so successful is because they play right in the sandbox. They play together. They buy each other's own products. They know that it's more efficient and more engineered and more educated, so that they buy products. Yeah, it might be a little more expensive, but it's part of the situation. So it's like, I'm going to buy from my friends because I know my friends got my back. They got things set up where I can buy from them and they can buy from me, and we can all encourage group prosperity. And in America, we only want one winner. We don't want someone else to win. So we take away the invitations. We take away our attention. We take away our likes, and we block what could have been a real relationship, some fundamentals, and it's taken away because we're so selfish. We only participate in one-sum games, and unfortunately, that leaves us out in the cold, kind of like this water. We'll see if it gets cleaner. But yeah, man, look at him. He's a spa man now. Mr. Jacuzzi is what they call him. Yo, nee. There he is, man, the Mr. Jacuzzi.
Get some cigarettes from the shop.
Okay, maybe you can get some weed from the shop too.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Yeah, that a boy. I knew I could depend on you. See, that's friendships, bro. That I could just show up and my friends will pick me up. And if I'm down, my friends will pick me up. And when things go wrong, my friends will pick me up. And a lot of people, they only got friends that it only works when they're up on chips or they're up on life and everything's working for them. You rarely get to see the friends that when it's working against them. And that's the question we had to have, because my homie was like, I'm like, I call you all the time. And he's like, yeah, because I'm stressed out. I don't want to answer the phone when you're all rise and shine. And I'm over here like, no shine. And I was laughing at his face because he totally expressed it that way. But that's what life looks like. It looks like a lot of us feel like we're on our own. And the truth is that we have a system. We have an actual support system. You wouldn't call a friendship a support. You wouldn't say, "Oh, you're part of my support tree," or you wouldn't say, "Thanks for supporting me." You might say, "Thanks for supporting me," but you would look at your friends as a support system. But the truth is that's exactly what they are. They're part of your back plan when the girl doesn't work out, when the job doesn't work out, when your mind doesn't work itself out. That's what friends are for. And I keep telling people, like, where are you going? I'm going to visit my friends. And it just so happens that my bike is an airplane, and that instead of 8 minutes down the road, it's 8 hours down the road. But in 8 hours, I can be anywhere on this planet and meet up with some friends and start getting some of the support and healing that I'm seeking. And that's what it really happened to be. It ended up being healing for me. You want me to move that in the back? Move that chair? Do you need me to move it? Oh, okay. What's the water doing? Because it looks cloudy. It looks like it absorbed all your dirty.
I put some chemicals in.
Okay, Mr. Dirty. This guy was in here so long he dirtied the water, bro. I wanted to get in this morning, and then I was like, oh no. Looks like it's got lice. Something? Yeah? The creature from the Black Lagoon.
I got that.
Yeah, bro. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that my friends share their mom with me. Mom Mary, she said, my sons. And it's Mother's Day yesterday, and I got to see my mom, my Finland mom. I got to buy her some things at the store, and she was really just buying stuff for us. And I said, the chick was checking out, and she was like, is this all together? And I said, yeah, this is my mom. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, you don't have a Finland mom? She's like, I have a Finland mom. I'm like, but do you have an American mom? And that's the question of our lives is, do we have a support system that loves us and encourages us when life gets scary and it gets hard and it makes it uneven? That's what friends are for. It's almost like the seeds in the forest. When you go foraging, you're going to need friendships to keep you afloat. You're going to need berries. You're going to need melons. You're going to need some things to keep your things. Oi? You're going to need some things to keep your things afloat. And that's something I don't think we really put that much effort and energy into as much as we could, is that we could stay afloat as long as we remember that we have friendships, we have networks that are created to keep us alive. I don't have to tell you to watch David Attenborough, and show you the animal kingdom fighting tooth and nail. That's what the term comes from. When you have nothing but your teeth and your nails, when you're nothing but just a savage animal fighting your ass off, your bullocks off. When you're fighting tooth and nail for something, that means it means a lot to you. Namoy! Good morning! How are you? Yeah! Coming to America! Look at him. He's right there. Look at how funny is that. This is our system. And if it wasn't for a system, we wouldn't be surviving. I mean, I don't know how else to put that, but it comes to like a transportation system. Like, we're watching buses, we're watching freeways, we're about to watch everybody catch this train. It helps us get from point A to point B. That's what friends are for. That's the stop in life, is to have friends. And narcissistic people, I was learning this morning, will separate you from people that, I don't like those friends, and why do you even hang out with him? And it was like, because this person supported me when you weren't around. And maybe you don't like my chosen support system people. Yep, see this train going by right now. But unfortunately for you, that's your choice. Fortunately for me, I actually have a support system. So sure, John is whacked out and likes to do methamphetamines. I got some friends. I got some shady friends. Why lie? All my friends ain't all college graduates. They're not all I don't know, honor roll students. I picked the rough and the tough, but I also picked the loyal. And I stopped picking my friends for what they could do for me long time ago and what they meant to me. And that's something that's so genuine, especially out here in Finland, is just how genuine people are. For us to be able to come together after all these years. My friends like, pinch me, you know, is this really happening? And it's like, yeah, man, I'm coming to visit your ass again. It's fucking love you, bro, no homo. And it was something I taught them a long time ago, the no homo or the bumpy knuckles or the music. And then my friends are like, you must be telepathic. I was just about to call you. I picked up a blank shirt. I need you to make the shirt for me. Bet, bro, I got you, bro. Come on through. We'll make it happen. Most people, I don't know what an iron is. What are you talking about? What's an iron? And I'm like, we got one at the house. Just come by with whatever shirt you want and we'll put it on. And it just brings my heart so much joy to bust out my just a little bit of designs because I wanted my friend to have his and to show it to him and see it mean something to him. You know, to see my business cards make it to the refrigerator and see what magnets it's next to. And I make it next to the family photos, bro. I make it inside their consciousness. They really do care. It's one thing in America to be like, yeah, sure, bro, I got your back. It's another to be on the fridge, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even on my dad's fridge and it hurts me inside, you know, like I'm almost deleted and all the family photos and everything that's on an oak table or a bookshelf. You know when you see the family photos, everybody's got the family photos and what they want to show off. But you know, when you're in real time, when you're in your real life, you have to look around and say, where's my support system at? You know, it's so important to have more than just a bicycle or a scooter or a train or a van or a subway or it's the people. It's what you can't buy. I keep telling everybody life is worth more than gold. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, shit, bro. Our lives have more than just going to get the gold. It has more than just paying a price for something. Maybe you're there for somebody. Maybe you're there for somebody when there are no phone calls to make, when there's nobody to turn to, when no one else seems to care. There's somebody that picks up the phone or picks you up from the airport or listens to you or is there for you. They stop their timeline to join your timeline so that they can be at the same wavelength as you. And last night I didn't want to do any acid, but my buddy was on the acid. But I came out here and I sat in this seat and just listened to him while he was tripping out with the LED light and looking up at the thing, and we got that all on film, and you know, it was fun. But it was the time that I'm taking out for somebody is the price that I pay for the support system to work later. Most people don't see in that context. They might see a tip when they go to a restaurant or something like that. They might see the gratuity and the gratitude in paying things, but they not might see it as the time given. The time that I spent with your ass is what's worth it. You see it all the time with the girls in the London way, and he'd be talking and he was like, I think you're a gold digger. Well, why don't you spend a bag on me? Why don't you spend 10 racks on me? Why don't you help me with my babies that I already have? Why don't you take me shopping? Let's go on trips. You can get to know me then. And it was just like, is that what you do with your friends? Do you make them purchase a bag for you before they hang out? Can you imagine going to see your friend? Man, she broke up with me. Like, yo, bro, I'd love to hear you, but you got to buy me a Gucci bag first. What? Like, what the fuck is that? That's not genuine, and that's something that's not on the shelf. I want all the things that are off the menu, not on the shelf. You can't buy them for me. You can't buy my loyalty. When it comes down to it, and it'll happen, you'll be right there in front of your friends. Oh, sure, some agriculture equipment. Look at that. This is a big agriculture state. Check this thing out. I was just thinking, I ain't seen a lot of these. I was like, these small ass roads in Ireland, you'd be going past them all the time. But yeah, that's how you take care of the forest. That's how you take care of the farm. And that's how you take care of your friends. It's so important to be able to reach out to somebody and say, not say anything, but know that they got your back. You know, I know that they're ready for you whenever you're ready. Somebody's there to answer the phone, even though you're a curmudgeon, even though you're an Egypt, as the other guy said. It's almost like he's saying Indian and idiot at the same Egypt, you know. And even if you're a weirdo, your friends love that about you. So while you're busy trying to impress people that barely know you, barely love you, and don't even care about you, if you die right in front of them, you're trying to impress a girl spinning a bag when you could have bought lunch for a friend. Yesterday, I would have loved to have a beautiful Finland woman with me at a picnic, but I had a beautiful Finland man with me, and he's my homie. and he was kind of tripping, with life, and things were riling him up. The girl that he likes isn't making love to him, and not to call out his business, but he kind of always complains about a lot of things, and he complains less because I listened more. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you aren't there for the person's gonna get weird. I'm on full belief of this. I'm on full belief that if you leave the Unabombers alone, they're gonna stay in their little weirdo cabin in their weirdo minds and make bombs and hurt people. Healed people have a network. Healed people like to heal other people. When you have real friendships, they really do put you on the refrigerator. They really do care about your designs. They really do promote you behind your back. And you think you're the only one out there on the battling field. And it's a lot like that sometimes, especially in America. Like you said, you're out on your own and you're right there on the front line, and someone comes behind you and taps you on the shoulder and says, I got your back, bro. Say, what? I got you, bro. I'm here. No matter what, no matter if we don't get in the club, no matter if you got no money, all I got to do is be there for you. And it's a small price to pay, but genuine means all the money, bro. It means all the good things that are happening as a together thing. Like, this is how these guys survive. They have, his mom lives right down the street, right by the two water towers. His friend, look, here he comes with the cigarettes right now. He's got a little bit of weed for me. He's going to make sure that I'm not hungry. When I showed up, he's like, anything you want in the fridge is yours, Saint. I got double of everything. Do you have people that are considering you? Do you know what that feels like? Consideration, gratitude, humbleness, togetherness. Do you even have a freaking clue what that feels like, bro? It feels priceless to me. And that's why I had to have a conversation this morning. I started seeing the narcissistic woman that I was dating, and I couldn't have no female friends. What? Especially female friends. Like, not even regular friends. Oh, I don't even like this dude. Well, that's you, bro. But I love this dude. No homo. I love these guys. These guys make me feel like I'm alive. They let me sit around even though I got darker skin and I got this big old beard. They don't exclude me, they include me. And the inclusion, which is rapid inclusion, which we consider it to be in hold on, I blow my nose. I'll let you float around. Namoy! Bumaquitos! It's summertime! Yeah. I'm scaring people. I'm scaring people from down below. Mika's back. We'll get to smoke. I had to blow my nose. But, I talk a lot about gratitude, but it's rarely given towards genuineness. To really have a friend and not just love you when you're snorting coke. Man, I really love you, bro. I'm drunk right now. And need alcohol or hard drugs to explain and express how they feel, their emotions. You've been there, you've been in the bar and you're like, I'm so grateful that you're my friend. You're like, that's not genuine. Genuine is being on the refrigerator. Genuine is having double food. Genuine is never eating alone. There's my people. My people wouldn't do that. I've slept with my best friend in his bed together, two grown men, because he knew I didn't have a bed. It only happened one night, but that's a lot of love, bro. That's love you can't find on the shelf. You're like, oh, I need some vitamins, keep my hair looking good, need some vitamin D, keep my skin looking good, keep me feeling good. Let me get all these supplementation instead of actualization, instead of actually having friends and the people that you can call. Have you ever been there when you finger fucking your phone and you're like, I need someone to talk to. I need better than 911. I need somebody that already knows my story, already knows the way I'm feeling, already knows the players involved. I don't have to re-explain everything. I need somebody to hear me, feel me. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? We're going to be all right. And that's what I needed. Somebody who's going to say, it's going to be all right. More than a psychologist, a friend that knows what's up, that knows how to talk to you, Try finding that on the shelf at the store. Everything I saw in the store was covered in China shit. You know, selling shit, making shit cheap, selling it for high, getting products to be flipped for euros. I almost bought a €6 frisbee, bro, knowing damn well that I can get a 99-cent recyclable one like I found yesterday. I didn't find it; the homie had it, but for him to have it, now all of a sudden we're playing, and the girl in the hula hoop wants to get off the hula hoop and play frisbee, and everybody start throwing around in the sunshine, and it was like, get off your ass, stop drinking, stop smoking cigarettes, and play with your friends. How hard is that? How hard is it to play with friends? And you know, when you were a kid, that's all you wanted to do was like, yo, I'm up, my parents are too slow, they on some, I want to clean the house, they on some, I want to do some bills, I want to go to work on some bullshit. I'm free, I ain't got a job. And you know who else ain't got a job? My homie ain't got a job either. So let me go hang out with my homies while he's not at work on a Monday. He's got his tall beers, he's got his chicken skewers, he's got his fucking spa, and I'm gonna go spend time with my friends. The one thing that I have that costs nothing is my time. It's worth everything. So it's like the most important thing you can give is to somebody is your time. Somebody a peace of mind, bro. Some place where you can go. When I'm here around these people, they understand me. They feel me. They already know about my brand. They already know that I'm hustling. They already watch my videos. To hear from Mom Mary. And so I'm so glad to hear that your business is doing good. It makes me happy to know that everything's safe. Everything's okay here. You would pay dearly for okay. You would beg on your hands and knees to be okay. Please just make it okay. Please make everything okay. Please make me not feel scared. Please make me not feel fear. Please, 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 all I want to do is just feel okay. And that's what we beg for every day. We beg for okay. As long as I feel okay, I can conquer the world. As long as I feel that things are helping me instead of hindering me, I can move forward. As long as I can get that kind of energy from other people instead of being isolated on my phones in London and it's all quiet and nobody's saying shit. Look, there's another one. They got some weird ass shit around here. He's actually, I don't know, I've never seen anything like that before. That's interesting. But yeah, see, the girls are together. They were smiling, hearing me scream okay and looking up, and they're like, oh shit, that's uncomfortable. But at least you had a friend next to you to feel uncomfortable with it. You need friends, bro. I've been on the Great Wall of China, homie, and it was so individual. It was so selfish. It was just me. And I had no one to high five, and I had nobody to express to and go, oh, did you see that cannon? Did you see that statue? Did you see that part of the wall? Nobody. So when I came home, nobody could interact with me. Nobody could share an experience because I had done it all alone. And that's something that we end up having. I'm telling you, loneliness is the new pandemic. And they even said that from the Surgeon General. And most people, they don't want to acknowledge that. They don't want to acknowledge that they're being isolated, that you can finger fuck your way through a messenger phone with 5,000 friends and no one to talk to. Or when you got a big old meal and there's extra food, do you have food to give to other people? That's what's happening with Juicy's mom. She's like, yo, I'm getting all this food from the food college or whatever. They're making extra food. I got you. And all of a sudden, plates that would have been 20 euros are now 5 euros. And I'm eating poke tuna and salmon bowls and, you know, rice and vegetables. Man, I'm eating. I'm supported, bro. I'm loved. And it's been a long time for me to say that to myself, to feel loved. I felt so abandoned by my ex. It always starts making my eyes water. Here's this woman that would get jealous if I was with other women. When I was together with her, she said we had separate businesses. When I'm trying to have a baby, nothing I'm saying is correct. I'm like, oh, our baby's going to have really dark hair. Look how dark my hair is. I don't even have to tell you. She had the same hair. She was like, or you'd have red hair. And I'm like, what the fuck's your problem? Why you gotta be contrarian? Why do you gotta be the opposite of me? Why you always gotta talk shit in my DMs? Why is it always someone else making a side comment? Why is it always gotta be a friend of me? And then you realize that's what friendship's really worth. When you got friends that don't even necessarily have to agree with you, bro. They don't have to agree with you. You could be dead opposites, dead teams. You don't even want to like the same thing, but you're watching the game together. You might not even like making shirts, but you're calling me and letting me know that you got a blank shirt. You know, you might not even, who's the other ones that would like, doesn't want to be around the cigarette smoke? Are you smoking without me? This motherfucker's gonna smoke without me. Hold up. I need a bong rip. He didn't grab the bong though. And that's what ends up happening. We end up staying separated and we got no friends, nobody to treat us like king for the day. You know, that's what we call it around here in Finland. We call it king for the day because that's what ended up happening. When I was here back in the day in Finland, right? When I was here, all I had to do was just get up. My friends were there to support me. They were like, you don't get up all day, bro. All day, just staying on the couch. They handed me my bong rips. They, we call it King of the Day. And so that was about, I don't know, 10 years ago, Mika? King of the Day was 10 years ago? Right. So King of the Day was long ass time ago. And yesterday he was King of the Day. So it was like, no, 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 don't get up. Don't get up. I'll get you a beer. Sir, yes, sir. Jump how high? How fast do you want that beer? You know, you don't want your friends to go out of comfort. You don't want your friends to lose ounce of energy for something that they don't have to do. And that's the beauty of life is like when you really have friendships, you can lean on me when you're not strong and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me. That's it, bro. It's about a lean on system. And I'm really trying to encourage other people to do it because it sucks that when you get out into the world and you got nobody to lean on and no one seems to care and nobody's putting in extra effort, nobody's handing you a beer, nobody's handing you a lending ear, you know, nobody's giving any good advice. There's no help out there. It's just you inside of your mind. It's a scary place to be sometimes. And you're going to need somebody to go into the forest with you and battle through the trees. And that's what camaraderie is. And that's what helps when you got a team and teamy, as they say here. When you got somebody that's on your team and you know that you're both about to do something intrepid, you're about to do a battle, you're about to go into the world, and you're going to need some friends. Get yourself some day ones, bro. Get yourself a support system. So that way, when you fall, and you will fall, next time you do fall, you can stand tall and know that it's going to be okay. And that's hard for me to say, man. That's something my ex would say to me when she was killing my baby. Is everything's going to be okay. She basically killed one of my mantras, that I am loved, I am safe, and everything's going to be okay. Were three truths that I had to tell myself to keep myself calm, to keep the anxiety at bay, to keep myself from tripping the fuck out. And you're gonna trip the fuck out. All of us do. Welcome to the human emotion. Welcome to overthinking. Welcome to being overly emotional. Welcome for not having someone else to bounce it off of. Did this bitch really say something to me? Let me call my friend. Oh, you think it's bitchy too? That's all girls do. And then he said, but what do you think he means by it? And then what's going to happen? And they literally break down every interaction. Well, how did he say it? Did he touch you? Did he touch you when he said it? Oh my God, that so means that. You should block him. And that's what we do. We live in a world where we just keep things between our friends. We're on our own basketball team. And as much as my friends are trying to have a lot of babies and make their own basketball teams, that's it, bro. This is our lives. These are our friends, and if you have any sort of wherewithal to you, that means you earned your friendships. That means you've given enough of yourself that they believe that you're part of the team, and that you believe you're entitled to part of their friendship as well. So it's earned. It's not given. A lot of people are on that shit where they're just like, you know. I think friendships are people that I buy lunches for, or the people that I go to work with, or the people that I've known in high school. Bullshit, dude. Those are acquaintances. Real friendships, they bring you come hell or high water. You have real friends. When the battle's not going in the right direction, you got real friends. When you're at your worst, when you're in ugly tears and ugly crying and just sobbing and you can't control it anymore, they're the hand on your back. They're the data boy when you're doing good, and they're the here, it's going to be okay when you're doing bad. And that's what it takes for real friendship. That's what it's going to take to get a real support system. If anything else in life, for us to be alive, right? I'm alive! Did I catch him? Look at him. I caught a few people. Look, they're like, what just happened? If you're going to love your life and really elevate and more than survive, if you want to thrive, it's going to take thrival. It's going to take more than survival. It's going to take friendships. That's how our monkeys work. That's how humans work. That's how mammals work. It's going to take not who you know, but who you blow and who kicks it with you. And that's going to determine everything about the rest of your life, where you're going to visit, what you're going to do for entertainment, and how are you going to heal when you need it the most. It's your boy Marky Saint. Saint's Addiction. I'm addicted to this life, and my designs are worldwide. So peace and love. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment below what shirt design's your favorite, which one do you want. And I'm starting to get worldwide models, so Reliable Models, we out. Cheer. Get yourself some support system. Peace. I'll see you on the other side.